Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do the demo and review for the Cover FX Pressed Mineral Foundation Powder. The color I'm going to be using today is N35. Yeah, anywho. So basically this particular powder claims to be vegan, paraben-free, fragrance-free, gluten-free, mineral oil-free, talc-free. This powder is supposed to give you a healthy, full complexion. It's matte with oil-absorbing microspheres. It also has, if I remember correctly, green tea and kaolin clay. Looks like this. I've already kind of prepped my skin, so I did do some concealer very lightly and then just set it under my eyes. I've been looking extra tired lately. So I like to use my flat brush here, one-sided flat brush, and going into the powder. The one thing right off the bat, just by being here, it does smell like tea, so if that bugs you, might not be the product for you, but it doesn't bug me. Just something I noticed. Color match is pretty good. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it does emphasize my pores quite a bit. I would say this is maybe medium coverage here, what I've got going right now, which is pretty standard for most powder foundations. It's looking pretty good. So that's the coverage I'm going to stop with today on this particular product from Cover FX. Alright guys, so with the magic of YouTube, all my makeup is on. So basically the Cover FX powder, I'm kind of confused on how I feel about it because I have tested it a couple days and it did last a really long time, which was more of what I'm looking for as a long-lasting powder. It lasted 8 hours without separating or cracking, which I thought was great. But today, it's doing kind of something weird on my forehead where it looks very like porous, and my chin. So I'm gonna spray myself with makeup setting spray like I always do. And see if that helps a little bit, because it wasn't doing that yesterday. The only thing different I did today was I put a primer underneath it. That'll make my pores look better, but I guess not. It just looks a little bit, I don't know, like cakey today, guys. And normally powder foundations don't cake on my face, so that's a little weird for me. Can you guys see it? It's like gathering right here in the middle quite a bit. And on my chin too, which is kind of irritating. I don't really know what to say, because when I tried this a couple days ago, and the few times I wore it, I liked it because it lasted all day, because that's what I need, because it's a drier formulation. But today it kind of doesn't look as good, so I don't know. I don't really know why that is. So that's kind of my thoughts is, this would definitely be good for oily to combination skin. If you have any kind of dryness or patchiness to your face, I would say maybe not this particular product. Overall, I do like it. I think it's a good summer choice for a powder foundation. The color range is nice. They've got a wide range of colors. And overall, my complexion looks very nice and healthy. Maybe my skin just needs to heat up a little bit to kind of break some of this up. Maybe the primer underneath is messing with it, because when I did it on its own, it looked great and stayed on for more than 9 hours. It was almost 10 hours before I took it off, and it still looked pretty good. There was no separating, no cracking, no nothing. So my thoughts are kind of mixed. I like it, but I think only for oily or combination skin types. There's no way someone with dry skin should be wearing this, because it's just it is a thicker powder. Other things to mention, it really does smell like tea, like, you know, tea leaves. That doesn't bother me, but I knew that might bother other people, so that's something to keep in mind. Also too, like, I've only used it a couple times and it's already kind of digging up in the pan. This particular pan has 12 grams, so that is a lot. It is $38, so it is on the higher end side. I don't know, for the money, it's just a little expensive for me. I know the Bare Minerals Pro is what, $31, and you're getting 10 grams. And I just personally think it works better for more skin types, this guy here. But the colors are pretty close. Just so you can see, this is my winter color and my all the time color. So the colors are pretty close. I'm gonna do swatches of the powder next to each other so maybe you guys can tell that the textures are just a little bit thicker, a little bit different. The Color Effects one's definitely more of like a drier powder, and you can see that on my hand. Cover Effects, which just looks a little more powdery, and then the Bare Minerals is more smooth. So again, a good powder, but definitely only for oily or combination skin. I know I keep saying that, however, I think that's important to get a product that works for your skin type, because if you don't, it's gonna look bad. Nobody wants to look bad. If you are someone with dry skin, I would say the Aqua Insurance Foundation is excellent. You get a lot of coverage and it's super hydrating, so I would go with this one if you've got dry skin. If you've got, I think the Bare Pro works on all skin types personally. If you've got drier skin, I would maybe prep, hydrate a little bit better, but you know, combo oily, this product's great for you, so definitely try these. A second mention besides the Bare Pro would actually be the Makeup Forever Velvet Matte Blurring Powder. That's fabulous too. I think that'll work with all skin types as well. So I don't know, it's not a flop, but it's not like a holy grail for me. I still think that this will be great for summer on combination oily skin, but I'm just not like, I don't know. After today's application, I'm not nearly as in love with it, just because my forehead and my chin look a little bit patchy and a little bit textured, which I have texture, we all have texture, it's skin, there's pores, all that good stuff, but normally I don't look so textured. Also too, when I put it on this morning through here, my pores looked huge, and I don't really have big pores, so I thought that was really strange. So for me, sadly, the Cover Effects powder is going to be a pass unless you have oily to combination skin and you really like a mattifying powder. I do normally like a mattifying powder, but this for me just looks a little too matte. It is picking up every little thing on my face, and that's not how I want it to look. It does last a long time on the skin, however, so if you're looking for longevity, it might be a good choice for you. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like this video, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I post a new video every Tuesday. In the description box below will always be my Instagram for daily posts and my website if you'd like to hire me as a makeup artist, because you can. And I will see you guys on the next one.